Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 16 of Omnifactory. Um, since the last episode I've been a little bit busy. We built this thing in the last episode. This one is processing this fermented biomass. So there's biomass, fermented biomass. It goes reasonably quickly and it's outputting all of the various bits and pieces that you get from that. But in between episodes, I ended up moving this from over in our base over there over to here, and it's now making, so it's using rubber wood to make charcoal byproducts. Charcoal byproducts. The charcoal byproducts then go into this machine, which outputs the things that you get from charcoal byproducts. You get wood tar, wood vinegar, and wood gas. The wood gas, I let a bunch of it gather up in here. Where is it? Here, 1,000 buckets worth. But now I'm just voiding it because it's not actually useful for anything. Right? Let me double check. So if you distill it, you get carbon dioxide, methane, ethylene, hydrogen, and carbon monoxide. So this one is kind of useful, and this one is kind of useful, but we get it from other places, and like setting up another tower just for that seemed too much trouble. Maybe in the future, once I need heaps and heaps of it, I don't know if I'll need that much. But anyway, the wood. So the charcoal byproducts gives us wood tar and wood vinegar, which are the ones that we're actually using. Wood tar gives us creosote, phenol, benzene, and toluene. Toluene. That goes into here, and that's where we get. No, that one goes into here, and that's where we get those four things out of. And then into this taller one, we put the wood vinegar, which gives us acetic acid, water, ethanol, methyl acetate, acetone, and methanol. So the water I void, but everything else ends up back in this system over here. I now have a third 64K fluid storage card. None of these are at all close to being full. I expanded down here a little bit to fit everything in. This guy is doing a reasonable amount of work, but he's nowhere near at capacity yet. And I moved this display, which is just displaying the stuff in here up to there, and then this display is our main ME system, which I can use for. It was mostly useful while I was building all this stuff, and I'll be using it to build other stuff in the future too. Around here, there'll be plenty more towers needed. In fact, probably very soon I'll need more towers, because today what we're going to be working on is this. This is all of the stuff needed to build an oil drilling rig. So most of this was pretty straightforward. I have a bunch of stuff I haven't collected yet. So let me go through all of the stuff that all of the quests I've done. So this methanol and ammonia I got from those towers just back there. These guys give me those two things. We'll have to make hypochlorous acid soon, and then we can continue down that path a bit more. It's pretty easy. We get chlorine plus water makes hypochlorous acid, and we can put mercury to get a little bit more hypochlorous acid, and you get mercury from electrolyzing redstone, which I'm probably going to do at some point because it gives us ruby dust for free as well. So that's kind of useful. I don't need to go out and collect ruby ore to get the ruby dust, which is used for stainless steel. The other thing I did, which you probably saw in the little intro there, was I made this guy, the vat. So the thing that I did in the intro was to make a bucket of fire water, which I'm using down here. So before we had the system where it was like, using flint and steel to set it on fire. But oh wow, it fills up so quick. We've got heaps of grains of infinity. Now we just passively get them. They spawn every now and then, as you saw, just from here, and then this thing sucks them up. One thing I did notice, if I don't have this block here, oh, there goes one right now. If I don't have this block here, there's a piece of fire water that goes there, but actually, it's useless. Where's that? What happened to that stone? Did it get? Okay, I'll have to fix that later. But if a piece of grain of infinity spawns there, then like it's too far away for this thing to suck it up. Whereas if it was there, it gets sucked up. Oh, it's going to orbit. Can I make it orbit? Wait, let me see if I can make it orbit. Oh, there's a bit of an orbit. Yeah, so I just cover those up because it's useless anyway. Oh, one more. Okay, let's put all these in here. The other thing that I've done, so let me just collect those two. I've got the vat and I've got firewater. At some point we're going to have to automate these things and make Dew of the Void so that we can get some interdimensional, what do you call that thing? Teleporting. It's pretty easy to do. This is just a pulverized pulsating crystal, and this is a pulverized vibrant crystal. And then you just put that in the vat with a bit of molten ender and you can get Dew of the Void. So these is all stuff that's relatively easy to automate, and I'll do that at some point. And that way we can start, once we get to the moon, we'll have an easy way to teleport back home. I forgot to claim this one last time. I have the deuterium, which I'm using to make modularium, which actually, this is the microverse projector. I'm not quite going to make that just yet. Over here, I had to make this because I needed stone burnt. I think this is possibly Optifine screwing up the rendering of that thing. I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, so we're making stone burnt, which was used to make the modular machine controller. So this guy needed a screen, which needed some stone burnt. So that's why I had to go down that way a little bit. We'll go down this path a little bit more in the future too, because we're going to be making the angel ring, and that'll need more powerful GP generation. And we're going to need to automate the resonator too, because we need to make red coal. Like, we need quite a lot of it too, actually. So red coal is just charcoal in the resonator, and we're getting a whole bunch of charcoal over here too. So I have way more charcoal than I'll ever need right here. Although it's not going into the ME system yet, but it can. So getting on to the task of today, we are going to be building the oil drilling rig. Well, actually, before we get over to where I'm going to put it, I'm going to make the thing that we need is the thing that we need to get that quest, and the thing we need to actually work the machine. Wait, where is it? This one? Yeah, is this stuff, drilling fluid. And the way we make that is by mixing a couple of things together. We need lubricant plus stone dust plus water, gives you drilling fluid. Lubricant comes from, basically the way I'm going to do it is mixing creosote oil and redstone to get lubricant. You can just distill creosote oil and you get, but it's like half. So you get 24 millibuckets, gives you 12 millibuckets. Whereas the mixer recipe, you just add a piece of redstone and it's 1-to-1. So we get 750 millibuckets, 750 millibuckets, and I have infinite redstone. So why not do it this way? Creosote oil is not used for anything other than making lubricant, or at least nothing useful. Yeah, so there's nothing useful for creosote oil. So yeah, I have no problems using that to make the lubricant. So let's get over to the machine area and let's do that. I can't remember if I've described everything that I have going on here. Oh, I forgot about the barite dust. This is making Certus quartz. Have I run out of Certus quartz inputs? Yeah, looks like I've filled it all up. Yeah, I've run out of ore. So how much Certus quartz did I get out of that little... That was a very short mining session. That was quite a lot. I didn't even use the vertical digger. I just mined it up manually because there was, I didn't need that much. So anyway, the thing we need, lubricant, no, what did we need? Oil drilling, no, I'm pretty sure it's, there you go, lubricant. I know that's the component. Drilling fluid. All right, so we need to get 2 mixers, and we need to get some redstone and some creosote oil. So let's get some buckets. Actually, I need more than 1 bucket, I think. Well, first of all, we'll get the creosote oil, which is this one. Oh yeah, and then we'll end up putting the lubricant back in the system because lubricant is actually useful for a couple of things. One is the saw. A tiny little bit of lubricant makes it run twice as fast, right? So if we look at, say this one with lubricant will cut the glowstone doped wafer in 20 seconds, whereas with water it takes 40 seconds. So in reality, like having it run all the time, it doesn't really matter if it's 20 or 40 seconds, but faster is faster, right? And the other thing was we will need it eventually for the assembly line. So we're gonna store the lubricant in our ME system, at least a little bit of it. So that does mean I'll need some fluid level emitters and some machine covers to make sure that we can not have too much in the ME system. I guess we could because we don't need the creosote oil for anything else, but I think there's no point filling up this side of the ME system when we can just wait for the creosote oil. Like we can store more creosote oil. Yes. So mixers, and then we have creosote oil. Ooh, scary. And then we have some conduits. Let's get some of this stuff. I'm going to need some redstone. So we put redstone in here. And we're going to need some filters. This kind and this kind. So in here we're going to be putting redstone. Bam. Insert. That should fill up with redstone. And we're also going to fill it up with, I'm going to need to get fluid around to here. So no fluid goes into here. And we've already got that one. So what's the color? Brown. Okay, so filter, creosote, brown. Don't extract yet. Is that going to work? Brown, creosote, should be in there. Why didn't it? Ah, that always gets me every time. There we go. Okay, lubricant. I wonder if that's a quest. We'll find out. Okay, and what do we do to insert? Just white with a blacklist for no water. Okay, so let's extract on white and that'll suck it out. There we go. And we'll put our machine cover and our level emitter and fluid, and we'll say 100 buckets. Why not? And then we need to get, oh yeah, I forgot glass and the conduit. So question, should I put a glass one there? I guess I can, why not? There we go. Okay, so I guess we haven't got 100 buckets worth yet. The next thing we got to do is lubricant. And what do we mix lubricant with? Water and, oh wait, I guess I'll put it down here then, so we can get some more water to it. Do we have, we don't have anything coming out of here, do we? Okay, nothing there. Wrench it up. Extract on brown. And filter. Lubricant. Brown. Okay. Oh, is that the back of it? I guess it is. So let's do the other kind of wrench. Point it up. I think make the output up, right? There. Now does it go in? What are we missing? Doesn't matter how often I do this, I'm always missing something. Lubricant, insert brown. Oh, it is going in, okay. The other thing we're going to need is stone dust. We have so much stone dust, I'm sure. Stone dust there. And let's get, what are you extracting? Extract green. So let's move you over to here. Don't do anything there. Technically, I don't need to remove all these things because like they don't do anything, but I just like to keep it clean. And that way I know if it's actually connected that it's actually doing something useful as well, you know? Okay, and then we insert stone dust and nothing to extract, and there we go. And then the last thing is I think I'll just do like the water like this instead of having an extra like end of wire thingy there. I could just use a pipe, and now we should be making drilling fluid. Very good. So we'll do the same again. Let's extract white, and here we'll insert white. Oops, no. Insert white. We shouldn't need to filter water because that's not connected, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's going in, and it's going to be super duper fast. And then let's put a, I guess, sorry about that. I dropped my microphone. I should have thought about this. Where am I going to put the machine cover and everything? I guess I'll put it here. I think that there was another machine cover went in the wrong spot then. That does mean I won't be able to put any more pipes across this way because it'll take up a spot, but it's probably okay. So let's also make, well, let's make this one 500. No, let's make it 100 because even though it's super quick to make, there's no point filling up our ME system with it. Okay, and then let's bring you, I guess we'll just bring it this way, like so. You should be paused now. Work disabled. All right, because we have more than 100 buckets already, right? Drilling, where's drilling? Drilling fluid, 264 buckets. Okay, very good. Now let's, oh, I guess I can put that in there. The other thing I wanted to do was make a travel anchor. It's probably not going to be, okay, what do I need? Dark steel, vibrant alloy. Let's actually just make a recipe for it. I have so much space in my thingy for recipes now, I just make recipes for everything. If I need it once, I'll need it more than once. Yeah, so let's, well, while that's being made, I can always whoop back over to here. Let's find out where we're going to put this thing. So, like, you can put it anywhere in the world. It doesn't actually matter. I just want to put it out in the middle of the ocean because I think it looks cooler. I don't want to put it like there because I also want to have these guys coming all the way up from the ground to make it nice and realistic. I'm going to need a lot more. There we go. It's, yeah. I have nowhere near enough. What was that? Okay, so let's have a look. Oil drilling. Wait, did I get that? I should have got a quest for that. Did I not get this? Everything's complete. Oh, I guess there's no reward. Okay, so let's have a look. Oil drilling machine. The pipes, I think the pipes have to go all the way to bedrock. I don't know. But like we have two of these guys, and I'll make 2 above the... How do we do layer by layer? Yeah, so I'm going to make 2 steel frames, and then it's this complicated thing, and then it's that less complicated thing, and then it's the same thing all the way up. So, yeah. We're going to have 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to... Did we end up making the travel link yet? Yes. How am I going to do this now? Let's start off with a cobblestone platform, because that always helps. I'm going to have to go all the way out there manually again. Wow, do they emit light? That's weird. Okay, so I'm going to build it this way. Oops. This way. How big is it? Oil drilling. Does it say anywhere the size of it? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 will be this guy. Oops. I hate when that happens. Let's get it back. There we go. 5. Why can't I place it there? You can't place it on nothing? Okay, let's... Five. And then, oh, I did it again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be the 5th one. Okay, I'm gonna take this out of my thingy. Okay, so let's fill this in. Wait, that's 3. That's not enough. Wait, no, that is enough. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is right. Ugh, I'm just crazy. Okay, there, and then we'll go. So I'm gonna have to fill in the legs of this guy more as we go. But for now, that's how we're gonna do it. And then let me put this out here. The travel anchor is not going to be needed, like, you know, once I've finished building it. So this is just temporary. Because once it's built, I'm never gonna come out here again, right? But this is just in case I need to go back and forth. I could just whoop and whoop. Okie dokie. So there's 2 of those. Maybe what I'll do is I'll build it and come back, because it's kind of a pain to... 1, 2, yeah, it's kind of a pain to get all this in place. Pipe. Yeah, so let me build it, and then I'll be back. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That should be everything. No. Why? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. What are we missing? Oil drilling. Oh, the pipes that go all the way underneath. That's what I'm missing. So do they go all the way to bedrock? That's the question that we're going to have to ask. 2, oops. 2, 3, oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Whoops. And I'm drowning. Oh, I could go in here to get some air. I forgot this is 1.12. It's easy to get air. Let's break these 2. And is that enough? Oh yes, that's enough. It's worked. Yes. Okay. Structure found. Oil drilling rig. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. Let me get rid of that. Let me also put the pipes at least down to the gravel. Just so it looks right. Oh, just enough. With 1 to spare. And I'm also going to do the steel casings as well. So I have a bunch of those being made up. I don't know if that will be enough. Probably not. So let's get underneath it and head down. Oh, so I should be able to figure it out, right? 1, 2, is it here? This one? Oh, not pipes. Okay, there we go. So we've got the legs going all the way down to the ground. We have the pipe going all the way down to the ground. We have the structure formed. The only thing we need to do now is make sure we put in pipes in here, so we can put a pipe in there. And over here we put in our oil drilling fluid. So let's head over to the machine section. So wow, the animation still goes even though working is disabled. That's really freaky. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna set up some other area of my factory. I was thinking about in here, this little area can be like our oil drilling operations center, and I'll put I can hear the fire from the smokestacks. I'll put all of the equipment and stuff for drilling oil here, which is basically going to be filling up these ender tanks and ender chests with the items that we need and everything like that. So let me quickly do that and I'll be back. Okay, it's not much, but this is all we need. So I have another crafting terminal here. I have a fluid terminal here, which is where the important stuff happens. So let me grab a bucket of drilling fluid and pop you there. And also let's get a pipe. Oh, actually, okay, there is one thing I need to do. I want to be able to get a bunch of pipes. So let's see, pipe. So I have recipe for that, yes. To get the pipe that you use in the machine, it's a inspirations pipe. So let's get that crafted up. And then I'll also need to get a crafting card. This is one of the few things where I think it's worth actually using a crafting card, because it's not like something that we need a lot of. And it's very rare that we actually need to craft them up. So can we do that now? No, a basic card, okay. Should be able to make one of those without anything new. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't have a thingy over there yet. Okay, so let's see, do we get the crafting card done? Not yet. So we need the pipe. Let's get one. Actually, let's get 16, because we'll want them to craft like in batches of 16, I guess. 10. Oh yeah, and now we got to make the steel pipes. $14. I wish there was a way to do, I guess you could do it with dynamic, whatever that pipe, to do it so that like it allows like a range of values. So if there's anywhere between 1 and 16, don't do anything and just craft a batch of 16 when there is 16 available needed. But I guess this is good enough. So there. Oh, keeping stuffing. Oh, that was a quest, was it? Okay, very good. Now that I have so many crafting CPUs too, it's not that big a deal that I have things crafting every now and then. So let's get some limited item filters going as well. Oh, what am I missing? Block of red alloy. Why don't I have a recipe for that yet? Block. I don't think we're close yet to being able to craft these with the cheaper recipe. Limited item filter. So let's get 2 of them actually, because we'll need 2. Oh, I should get a traveling. Actually, let me do that while I'm here as well. A lot of these I may end up tearing down because I don't think I'll need a travel anchor there you know, same as having it at the oil drilling rig. Once it's set up, I probably won't need to be going back and forth. Okay, I'll just leave it for now. I'll have to do it one more time. Limited item filter, did we get them? We got one, which is enough. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to make it colored because this is where the pipes go. What color should I make it? What's white? Is white used for anything? Let's make it one black in the middle. This will be like a general purpose chest for when I want to like ender chest things long distances. And the way we do this, right, is you use a limited item filter on the input of this. So we say 16 pipes, insert, and extract from there 16 pipes. So then we'll have this slot here will always contain pipes, right? And then we can use 27 other things. We can use this one chest to transport them, you know, cross dimensions and all over the place. So let me just quickly check. Do I have this chunk loaded? I do. I increased my chunk load limit to 2000 because it's just me on the server, so why wouldn't I? All right, so now we have that one set up. Let me get another ender chest with a black in the middle. And this is the one that we're going to take with us. So I don't need these anymore. And the other thing we're going to need is over here. I'm going to use yellow. I guess let's do yellow and black there. And this one is going to be our drilling fluid. So let's get some of these guys. We'll do a filter just because I think it's always best to have a filter with liquids. It gets very messy if you mix them up. So that'll fill up, and that was black and yellow. So let's go, oops, not you. Black and yellow, all right. Okay, and let's grab you, and let's head over to the oil drilling rig. And in our tiny item input, we are going to put, oh, so this is why I needed another limited item filter, because I don't want too many of them in there. Oops, I just fell in the water. So we'll extract and we will put you, and I guess we'll just put 16 pipes in here, insert, and let's put the 16 that we have so far in there. So we'll get another 16 there, and you know, that'll make sure that we never have less than 16 in there. And then we put the oil drilling fluid in here. This one I'm not going to bother with a filter or anything because I'm never going to connect another pipe to that. And now it should be working. Oh, not enough energy, of course. So how much energy does this thing need? Do we need diamond energy? Or do we just need steam kind of energy? Does it tell us how much it needs? Oops. Oil drilling rig. Does it say what it needs? Oops. Oil drilling rig. Here we go. It needs 17,000 FE per tick. That is a lot. That is more than we get with 2. Oh, I didn't realize that was so much energy that it needed. Maybe I'm not ready for this yet. 17,000 RF a tick, or FE per tick. That's like 3 second tier of these guys. I'm gonna make them. Probably this is not a good idea. Probably I should have waited until we had better fuel, a better, energy generation. 3 of these. Let me make all this stuff up and I'll be back. Oh, actually, even the conduit's not going to be enough, is it? This is only 8,000 a tick. What's the next tier? End steel. I'm going to need end steel wires. Oops. What do we need for end steel? End stone. This item is obsolete. Oh, the Greg Tech one. That's the obsolete one. Oh, we can just pulverize end stone, which we can get from sandstone and extraterrestrial. So we can get this. We can make end steel. A little bit of it anyway. I could probably make some of that now, actually. And then what? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make some end steel. Gonna make some end steel conduits, which gives us how much RF do we get? 32, which is enough. And I'm gonna make 3 numismatics, and I will be right back. All right, I am back, and I think I have everything. So we have end steel energy conduits. I have 3 numismatic dynamos. Can I turn it with this? I can. Let's get them pointing in the right direction. I have 3 hardened upgrades. I can put one of you, and oh, actually, I had a bunch more of these. I think I'm going to need more. There, and I can put, hang on, let me put you and you, and you and you, and then we can put this guy, oh, that's too high. Let's put him there. And let's go extract and insert there, there, and there. And now we should have enough energy going into this guy. Right. Oh wait, 3, 6, 9. Okay, not enough. I need the next upgrade. I don't have a recipe for it. I wonder what we're missing out of that lot. We have all of the ingredients. I don't think I have all of the block of... I can make that easy enough. It's super easy. I don't think I have all of those. Yeah, I don't have enough plates or gears. Okay, so electrum plate. There, and electrum gear. So plate and gear. And upgrade. Alright, give me a minute and this will craft up. Alright, we got it. And of course it's raining. Okay, so let me try upgrading them again. That gives us 6,000, right? Yeah, so 6 3s are 18. So that should be enough now. That should be enough. Not enough energy. Oops. Oh, I didn't know you can climb this. Hang on. Oh, that's cool. Why is it not enough energy? It should be enough now. Oh, I would have thought. We were outputting... Wait, it's... What's going on? It doesn't seem to be inputting. Let me break it and start again. It's still empty. And these are not doing anything. Huh. I do not understand. Okay, I figured it out. Maximum FE in 8000. It needs to be an EV, which needs titanium. Oh boy, we spent a whole bunch of time making this for no reason. Oh well, I guess that's what happens when you try to get ahead of yourself. It should have told us that this was not actually enough. It says a modularium HV energy input there. Am I looking at the wrong thing? HV energy input. Yeah, accepts 4000 RF for tick, which is not enough. Why did the quest ask for that then? It specifically asked for that. That seems to be a bug, I would say. Let's see, what does an EV energy input hatch allow? Accept 16,000, so that's the one that we need. No, that's not even enough. It's 17,000 that we need for this thing, right? Even EV is not enough? That can't be right. Although I did notice if I put this here, so like that's 4,000. I did notice if I put it like that, it actually got 8,000. So maybe if I get the EV energy input, hatch, oh wait, modularium, EV, modular. So that one, 16,000. I think that's per side. It seems to be per side because HV says 4,000, but I can get it to accept 8,000 by pumping it into both sides. So maybe what I'll do, let's turn these guys. Oops. How should I turn it off? Let's turn it off just by getting rid of that. Turn it off like that, and we'll eventually come back to this when I have all of the stuff needed, which is basically an EV energy input hatch. But yeah, this rain is making me feel as depressed as the fact that I can't use this is. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.